I don't know what I'm doing. Where do I start? Where's my mouse? What's this doing here? Is this you? Are you having trouble getting inspired and finding new ideas for your music? Also, does this sound like an infomercial?
I'm Johnny, and in this video I'm going to show you 7 ways to get out of the beat block and start making great music again.
Alright, jokes aside, this is not an infomercial, but if you stick around, I'm going to show you a really awesome tool that's going to help you get out of beat block right away, forever, ever, ever. Let's get into it. The first and most important step of getting out of beat block is acknowledging it. I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, yo, you're in a beat block. You better get out of it or I'm gonna crush you. And then that person talking back to me is like, oh, you're not in a beat block. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in a beat block. Just get out of it. Just give yourself some room to breathe and just step away from the DAW. By doing that, your brain is gonna recharge and then you'll be just more excited to get back into the studio next time. I just don't wanna see this stupid computer anymore and I just wanna get out of here. Go outside, go for a walk, call my mom, do something else. Oh, I think my brain is recharged. I just called my mom and she was like, yo, your beat were trash.
You're trash, Johnny.
I'm trash. Thanks, Mom. The second way to get out of beat block is collaborating. I try to collaborate with my friends, producer friends, anybody that I know that makes music. I would be so eager to look at their session. Maybe they're doing some delay stuff that's cool. Then I want to go back home and just apply that on my own music. It's always great to learn from another person how they're making music. You kind of gain more knowledge and then more energy to get inspired. Set up a weekly session with your friend and share ideas back and forth. Just feed off of each other's music and then you'll get inspired. Another great way for you to get out of beat block is just simply watching other producers' content. There's so many talented producers out there. They all have YouTube channels like Ed Talenti, I'm Legend, Eldre, even Timbaland started his own YouTube channel. What I like from those sessions is looking at those producers, how they produce, and kind of acknowledge what my techniques are wrong or right. And a lot of time I'm right, or not. Another thing that I like to do is watch some of the old videos of some of my favorite producers. Watching Pharrell, Kanye. Steve, you ain't got the answers, bro. You ain't got the answers. I got the answers to beat block. Or even just looking at guys like Travis Scott in the studio, vibing to his own beat with Mike Dean, gold. Or watch our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. My hands are doing something that I'm not sure what
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
This next tip is a no-brainer. Just listen to music that you like. And I mean by listening to music, don't listen to music while you're washing dishes.
No, washing dishes is good though.
Oh, is that good?
That's great.
Oh, I don't do that. Embrace music. Put on a good pair of headphones, sit back, relax, and just listen. A lot of time I try to hear all the different elements of the mix. I like to see if he's panning some instruments, if the drums is different, see where certain things pop out, and imagine yourself in the spatial field. The act of only listening to an album, I think a lot of people don't do that. You should do that. Another thing that I like to do is just have a notepad handy and just take notes. I like to listen to the mix, the arrangement, the song structure. I just take all the notes that I've taken from that listening session and then just go back to my music creation session. The next tip is a bit unconventional, but what I like to do to get out of beat block is just sound design. And what I mean by sound design is making your own sound. A lot of time what happens is I would be in my DAW browsing samples, one-shots, loops, opening plugins, opening VSTs, and I just get lost in the sauce. It's like when you're on Netflix and then just browsing for the next movie, it's the same thing but in your DAW. That's a great way for me to not concentrate on making a full track, but concentrating on making new sounds. Another thing that I like to do is maybe working with hardware, not even looking at a screen, just testing things out. A modular synth, analog synth, a poly synth, whatever, with a beat step or sequencer, and a lot of time it helps me. Save those sounds that you just created and then just bring it back to your next session. Getting inspired by experimenting. Cut. All right, this is the free tool I was talking about. It's called Creator. I genuinely like to use it because it helps me get out of beat block. So what does Creator do? With Creator, you're able to preview how samples work together before downloading them. You can mix and match different loops and even adjust the key and the tempo. Another thing I like to do is just build the loop out of Creator and then just load up a VST and just jam over it. So after that jam session, I would just download all the samples that I use in Creator and just upload it to my DAW and then just have that as a beat starter. You don't have to use all the sounds, but at least you have a starting point. Sorry. All right, for my last tip, use MIDI packs. If you're having trouble with music theory, just like me, because I'm not a multi-instrumentalist like Anthony, or still learning your first chord progression from the 10 best chord progression video, MIDI packs are a great way to spark ideas. So what I like to do is drag and drop them in and test them with some of the sounds and presets I've made and see what I can come up with. I've put together 10 of my favorite chord progressions in a MIDI pack for you to start with, so make sure you go download them over here. So that's it. Those are some of my tips to get you out of beat block. I hope it gets you back into creating. I hope that you're still watching. If not, I hope that you've left your room, stepped away from your DAW, and went to make the sickest beat ever. Make sure that you like and subscribe and comment down below and let me know how you get out of beat block. Ciao. Steve is trying to cut the camera. I'm done. I'm so done. Hey, what's up? It's Johnny. Hey, it's Johnny. Hey, it's Johnny from Lander. This is what happens when you fall as a kid. I'm Johnny, and in this video, I'm going to show you 7 I'm Johnny with an average duration of 4 minutes in my videos.
I'm Johnny, and in this video, I'm gonna show you 7 best ways. I'm Johnny in this video.